Hey, what's going on, people? Guns Rider from NextGenTactics, and we are going to be showing you some search and destroy.
Right.
Now, the stuff that I'm going to be showing you here, I'm playing a lot with Bentley, and when we can, we bring in Fisher as well. For the most part, we're not bringing in members of our live stream or anything like that, because when I'm recording strategies, I kind of like it more effective when it's just 2 or 3, just showing you just how effective a team of 2 or 3 people, if you get 2 or 3 guys, and even in public matches, how you should be able to friggin' take care of business. You know what I mean? So anyway, we always split up. I know if Bentley's at, one or the other targets. If he's at A, then I can easily take B, no problem, and I'm not worried about it. And I know that he's playing hard, and I know that he's observant, and communication is key. He's let... Oh, I get killed here, I think. Do I get killed? Oh, maybe not. I thought I did, anyway. Because there's a point where I try to go across the bridge. Doing that is very foolish, but when they've sort of spotted... I got lucky there, man. It was absolutely crazy. I thought I was going to die when I jumped off the side there. Honestly, when I was doing it, I was like, you know what? I got no choice. I've got to do it. It was one of those moments where... You know, the bad guys are chasing you, and you're at the edge of the falls, and you're like, whoa, that's really tall, but you gotta friggin' take that leap anyway. So that's exactly what I did. I thought because I was slightly injured that I would have died from the fall, but I got lucky.
Alright, I got him.
Anyway, you can hear, without me talking constantly, which will always happen, you can hear Bentley is constantly communicating with me. He's saying, all right, we've got someone across the bridge, I've got them there, they're still active, we got action at A. And for certain times, like even when we're playing with Fisher, we will use the coordinates on the map. Learn to use that as well. When you're looking at the map, be more specific. Don't say, I got a guy here. Say D2, action in D2 or whatever, so that I can easily look at that map and know where the hell it is. Do we get this final guy? Oh, not so good. There we go. I knew I died somewhere on there, and I was a bit foolish. Honest to God, I did not expect this guy. This guy actually did a pretty good move, because he was totally at the B bomb site, and then he friggin' went all the way back to the beginning, and then came through the center, which obviously there's no way I would have suspected that. I would have suspected that he would have maintained his position there. Just remember, for the most part, in public matches, there are claymores all over the place. And without having your team coordinated, it is not always a good idea. Yes, you're going to probably get a couple of kills, like with Spider Bite and everything like that. But for the most part, the strategies that Spider Bite shows you, the rushes, will be effective, but way more effective when you have a complementary sort of tactical position like myself, whether it's on offense or defense. You know what I mean? Like when Spider and I used to play in COD 4 together, he would go blasting forward because he wouldn't worry about the bomb site, because he'd know that I was there setting up claymores and watching it. So he could friggin' focus on trying to actually cull the herd a little bit by killing some of the individuals. And in the most part, Spider-Bite doesn't go absolutely berserko. What he shows you, the odd time he will, but most of the time when he plays, he rushes to a point. He'll rush to sort of right on the edge of the confrontation zone. So that confrontation zone is basically if both sides rush to the center, that center line when they actually sort of collide, that is the confrontation zone. So both sides, and he'll usually basically either rush to that zone or just over it into the enemy territory. But for most of the time, he doesn't go running around the whole entire map like friggin' like a chicken with its head cut off. He will go up there to a certain point and then either backtrack and then go the other way, because there's no point in doing that. If he is able to break through the lines, though, now you're going to hear, you just heard Bentley basically communicate that he's found the bomb, it's in the hut.
I got a hit marker.
That information, that constant communication is important. It lets me know where he is. It lets me know that I can keep moving. That means that if he's got a hit marker on a flash or something, that he's going to be distracted. And now I can concentrate on setting up a tactical position in order to stop this guy from getting in. Exactly, right like that. Knowing where the bomb is. Anytime that you kill someone in this game, particularly in Search and Destroy, you want to check the body when possible. Don't go running out into the open to take a look at the body if you can't really see, for sure. but you want to make sure anytime that there's someone down and you can go by, check to see if the bomb is there. If you have a mic, don't be a dick. Communicate it to your team. You know what I mean? Even if they have no idea what they're doing, let your team know that you found the bomb, and if they're actually listening, that information is critical. Unless you want a loss for your team. And if you want a loss for your team, then go play free-for-all, because that's not what this game is about. Uh-oh, nothing. Now, these RC cars... Oh, and a recent little tip, actually. I've been adjusting my playstyle largely because of Fisher. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, see Fisher. He's NGT Elite, but he plays a lot of GBs, a lot of competitive, higher sort of level games. He plays with Italy for Life and Medina, and he used to play with a couple of other guys, and I can't, True God or something like that. Anyway, he has a lot of GB experience, and a lot of times he's using... I couldn't see that guy. He was friggin' Bentley was blocking my way. I was like, get out of my way! Anyway, flak jacket. Flak jacket is friggin' incredible. Dude, you can take a full blast from that RC. You can take a full blast from a Claymore. When you have that on there, there's no need for hacker. No need for hacker. Hacker's a waste of time. You put on the flak jacket, and then you're able to open it up, put on some ninja or whatever. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been putting that on, and I also use the, you'll notice almost in all of them now, I use the FAMAS with red dot, and I use the large crosshairs, and I light them up with yellow. It's all done for a reason. It's not because I think it's a pretty color, or I think it looks, other than the blood stain on I like the red color. I think it's the sickest looking. It looks like blood is smeared on it. That's why I like it. It's kind of like a war paint. Anyway, I find the large crosshairs to be extremely effective, and these are all sort of tips from Fisher playing in the more competitive arenas. I use the yellow or cyan, because again, the crosshairs are actually crisp. They're highly visible, very, very easy to see. They don't blend in. You know, with red, the purple's friggin' horrible to look at. All the other colors. The yellow and the cyan are the most crisp. The lines look tight, and it's very, very visible to actually see. Now, in terms of silencer, you know what? I'm going back to my old school ways. No silencer. No silencer. Again, here, I'm just going to point out, too, like while I'm watching this, these positions here, I know this is boring. This position is critical. I'm actually communicating with him. I'm letting him know, I'm saying, don't worry about it. Concentrate on forward. I've got the flank. I've got the flank. I got no action here. I'm constantly talking to him. I'm constantly letting him know. Yeah, so he's trying to tell him, and I'm like, and you can see me. You can see my speaker lighting up. I'm like, I got the flank. I got no action, or I can hear someone. I'm always communicating with these guys. I am letting them know where I am. I'm letting them know that I've got the rear, so they don't have to keep turning around. Those split seconds that you're turning around and checking for someone, thinking that someone's coming from the back, are the seconds that you end up getting killed by someone from the front. So it's critical that someone such as myself is in there and protecting it. And I don't really care. I don't care if it's boring or not. It has to be done because it's going to help the team actually win. Ah, damn it. Look at that. I actually kind of wanted my care package here. We win the match, but I was kind of hoping that that he would actually get it, and then I could use my care package. Sometimes I don't always want it to end. Anyway, that's it. That's Jungle. Stay tuned for more tactical strategies on Search and Destroy. I'm Guns for Hire. Peace.
You guys are like the best lose ratio ever, I bet.
Get the latest updates and stay in touch with the NGT community with their all-new Facebook application. Check the description of the video for details.